new from Unknown Films as part of their Black Label range is Glengarry Glen Ross from 1992, directed by James Foley. And this is one of those perfect movies. Everything about it is phenomenal, from the script to the casting to the staging to the delivery of lines. Everything is absolutely not perfect, and you get a powerhouse of a cast here: Al Pacino, Jack Lemmon, Alec Baldwin, Alan Arkin, Ed Harris, Kevin Spacey, Jonathan Pryce. It's amazing, and everything here is all about a toxic sales company that are driven by figures and numbers. You are only as good as the last sale you've made, and if you haven't made a sale for a while, you are less than nothing. And everything about this company, everything about this business is delivered with a powerhouse performance by Alex Baldwin, who delivers such a stunning speech at the start.
Oh, have I got your attention now? Good.
Yeah, everything I possibly wanted. Setting up this movie, setting up this space of a group of people who think they're winners, but are secretly all losers, who are struggling by the day-to-day, who are living this toxic environment and do their best to drive each other insane. This is a phenomenal movie where the story is always secondary to the characters, to the situations, and to the conversations.
You're hot, so you think you're the ruler of this place. You want to... Shut up! Okay. You want to decide who should be dealt with how? Is that it?
It's sitting down and watching these people converse in the most brutal and shocking manner, which is always captivating. And James Foley, the director, does a marvellous job of just setting up the actors and allowing them to do what they do best, pulling back and just letting the performances speak from themselves. And there are so many wonderful interactions in this, and the fact that profanity is used as almost punctuation is delivered in this wonderful rhetoric that can't help but captivate. It feels as though it's singing at you as these lines are delivered.
I've been in this business 15 years.
What's your name?
Fuck you! That's my name!
Is very well written, and this isn't the way normal people talk. But within this environment and within the subtext and the thematics that are going on here, it is delivered in such a beautiful manner that you can't help but sit up and pay attention to every deplorable sentence that is delivered from these actors. I can't pick out a single performance in this one because they are all fantastic. Every single one of them, and every actor gets a chance to steal the limelight whenever they're on screen. This is one of those movies that I will never tire of watching. Glengarry Glen Ross is an essential film. It's the kind of thing that you need to have in your collection, and you should have in your collection. If you haven't seen Glengarry Glen Ross, you are in for a treat. Like I said, the story, which there is a story there, is secondary. It's spent over a short period of time. These men are tasked with getting sales or to lose their jobs, and the panic sets in as they try to sell the same crap they've had for weeks, months, years, and they are struggling to do so. And then, of course, there is a robbery that goes on as well within their place, with all the good leads being stolen, and well, everybody's been interviewed to figure out who did it.
What are you going to do about it? What are you going to do about it, asshole?
It's the kind of driving narrative, but it's all about the conversations in this one. It's all about the performances, the staging, and that is all absolutely perfect. Let's dive into the disc, have a look at the extras. Here we are in the disc for Glengarry Glen Ross. Let's go to the extra features. We have a conversation with director James Foley, which is 37 minutes 23 seconds, talking all about production, how the script came to him, how he got the cast filming it, how it was one of the better sets he ever worked on, how everything just was all about practice and nailing it. It's a great talking head. We have God Bless Ricky Roma. Actor Joe Montana remembers working with David Mamet. This is 24 minutes 31 seconds, and It has Joe talking about his acting career, how he met David Mamet, how he got the role of Ricky Roma on stage, how it kind of changed everything about him, how it, even in that role, it went from extreme lows to extreme highs, which is another great anecdotal story. We have an audio commentary with James Foley. We have an audio commentary with Jack Lemmon. ABC Always Be Closing documentary is 29 minutes 59 seconds, and this is a little strange one where it can focus on various salesman movies and then jumps to real salesmen talking about their experiences of working within that job market. Then we have Magic Time, a tribute to Jack Lemmon, which is 30 minutes 36 seconds. Anybody affiliated with Jack Lemmon just talking about how fantastic a performer he is. And that's the extras for Glengarry Glen Ross. There we have it. Glengarry Glen Ross, out now. You need it. You want it. You've got to pick this up. This is a film for closers, and I know you guys out there are closers. So pick this up, check it out, and love it. I would love to know your thoughts on Glengarry Glen Ross, so let me know in the comment box below whether you love it, hate it, fall somewhere in the middle. I can't wait to read your comments on this one. And hey, if you have it, drop me your favourite quote from the movie as well. I know there is so many here. As always, there is more content up here. You can see more of my stuff. In the description box below are links to Patreon, membership programme and manvfilm.com. Always in which you can support me. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.